Hey guys, Kim Java here, and we've got two kind of head scratcher type Tesla stories to share with you guys today and get your take on them. So one is about the refreshed Model X, which is somewhat unusual, and the other one is about the Cybertruck and some of the changes made to its specs and pricing page. Let's jump in with the Cybertruck first. So you guys may remember that we were at the unveiling of the Cybertruck in November of 2019.
So this is if you're like legit VIP, this is what you get. And apparently it's a piece of, is it really a piece of the car?
Absolutely, yeah.
So this is supposed to be bulletproof, right? So,
Do it. Do it.
Let's see.
And since that night, Tesla's Cybertruck page on its website has shown the various specs, pricing, and range of the trucks available for pre-order. That's how over 1 million people all decided what truck they wanted to pre-order since that time. You had the $39,000 single motor, the $49,000 dual motor, and that's the mid-range, and the $69,000 top-of-the-line 3-motor variant. Just this week though, Tesla removed all specs and all pricing off of its website. Now, given we recently got word that the Cybertruck was officially delayed until the end of 2022, it shouldn't be too surprising that you should expect some changes coming to the truck specs. We also know that Tesla recently deleted its PR department as well and doesn't really answer any requests for information from the media. Unfortunately, this leads to a lot of speculation, and one of those is based on a report by Clean Technica. So we all know that pickup trucks have pretty much looked the same since the start of time. So right now we have the Ford F-150 Lightning, GM's new electric Hummer, and an EV Silverado truck that are all either in the works or entering production. And of course there's the Rivian R1T that just went into production last month. Granted, it looks like it will be limited quantity, but all of these trucks have been getting a lot of buzz and positive reactions from the public so far. So one of the speculations has been that maybe Tesla is actually reconfiguring the truck, or maybe even going to offer a more conventional model in addition to one of its Cybertruck variants. But if you guys know anything about Elon Musk, you know that he is not one to back down on a design feature. If he likes that feature enough, even if the engineers are telling him it's a bad idea, he's not going to change his mind.
So much new technology. There's like, the amount of hubris we put into the Model X was really astounding. The car is made of hubris.
Exhibit 1. Meet the Falcon Wing doors. They're complex, they're costly, but Tesla continues to make them. Exhibit 2. The yoke steering wheel, another vastly different product that takes a lot of gall to bring to market, but Tesla is clearly moving forward with it. And maybe Exhibit 3, the rocket thrusters that Elon has promised in the new Roadster that'll make the car fly for at least a moment.
With the Roadster, we're going to do some things that are kind of unfair. We're going to take some things from Rocket World and put them on a car.
But with the Cybertruck, Elon has always been a little more calculated because it will be a more mainstream vehicle than the Model X or the Roadster ever will be. And on several occasions, he has even said that he would consider offering a more conventional Cybertruck if that is what the public actually wanted. And as recently as a few months ago, he reiterated that the truck design may even flop altogether, but he really doesn't even care. So yes, this redesign scenario may seem kind of far-fetched, and of course there could be other plausible reasons, and they could be that Tesla's just waiting for the new 4680 battery cells to hit full production, or just there could be supply chain issues like there are with a lot of other cars right now. And it could honestly just be that the changes that are needed to make to the prototype in order for the Cybertruck to conform to all the laws, the rules, the regulations that vehicle manufacturers have to meet. We actually interviewed a viewer who built his own Cybertruck over in Bosnia and has a reservation for the real one as well. And he told us about the laws within this country that prohibit cars and some of the sharp design features that you find with the Cybertruck. So I'm curious what your guys' take on this is, if Tesla is actually planning to offer another variant of the truck or changing its pricing structure altogether. To me, it's hard to believe that they'll still offer the base single motor Cybertruck at $39,000 because that would make it cheaper than the cheapest Tesla, the base Model 3. And also, since unveiling back in 2019, Elon has publicly said that he wants the minimum range of all of his Teslas to be closer to 300 miles. So it's crazy to think that he could actually get that base Cybertruck out for that price. Either way, the Cybertruck will almost certainly remain minimal and sleek, just like today's sponsor, the Ridge Wallet. So talk to anyone who owns these and they will tell you they are like the Tesla of wallets because of their modern and sleek design. Basically the complete opposite of your old bulky bifold wallet that just become so beat up and messy after a while. So these ones are actually my husband's wallets that he uses, and it's just a sexy wallet with great build quality and feel. They can hold up to 12 cards each plus cash, and they offer over 30 colors and styles like this carbon fiber and burnt titanium. Ridge is so confident that you guys will also love your wallets that they'll let you test drive them for 45 days, and if you are not happy, you can send it back for a full refund. Check out ridge.com/KimJava and enter code KimJava for 10% off. Alright, so jumping back over to some news from the Model X, after Tesla has now began delivering its first batch of refreshed Model X's this past weekend. Of course, the Model X is Tesla's most advanced car that they have ever built, and it's arguably the best car if you ask me, and maybe less arguably it has been the most difficult car to produce over the years. So we took delivery of one of the very first Model X's ever built back in 2016 and kind of dealt with the little issues that you'd expect from a new vehicle from a new company that just wanted to push the limits on tech and features. You guys probably remember the Model X was the same car that forced Elon to spend the night in a sleeping bag on the factory floor a few years back. And it finally got its first significant refresh announced last December. And after 10 months, people who ordered it back then are taking delivery this week. And Tesla posted these pictures on its Twitter account, and we got a couple other glimpses via the Sunnyvale Tesla Club, where these pictures and a video were posted, and a handful of Model X's were being delivered in Fremont. What made this delivery sort of unusual and unique is that all of the X's that were delivered were the white 6-seater variants, and according to Tesla Motors subreddit page, Model X reservation orders who had ordered the 5-seat variants were emailed by Tesla asking if they wish to upgrade to the 6-seater instead. So with that said, it looks safe to assume that Tesla is primarily producing 6-seat Model X's in the near future, which is the most popular interior for the Model X and likely has the most demand on the order queue. What I find the most interesting is that all of the Model X's that were delivered this past weekend were all reportedly the long-range variants. Those are the ones that you guys remember have the 360 miles of range and a 0 to 60 time of 3.8 seconds. So Tesla has always prioritized delivering the performance models first because they're the most pricey and have the highest profit margins, and that has actually led to speculations that the Model X Plaid delivery should begin sometime in December. So the reasons behind pushing Plaid back is really unclear. People have suggested that the X Plaid is still waiting for its regulatory approval. I'm not really sure what the exact answer is on that. So if you guys are curious, our refreshed Model X that we ordered back in June is also a long-range white with a 6-seat interior, just like the ones that were delivered this week, and we've always had an estimated January delivery date, although I am hopeful now with all this news that maybe we'll be getting ours sooner. So there's also one more kind of insane side note. Check this out. If you ordered a long-range Model X today, you'll get an estimated delivery date of 11 months from right now. That's September of 2022, and a Plaid order moves you up to July of 2022. So obviously demand is either higher than expected on the X, or the backlog is just catching up to Tesla, or maybe both. Another really interesting update from Tesla is on their Vimeo channel. Yes, Tesla also has a Vimeo channel where they post detailed run-throughs of their vehicles, and they just uploaded a brand new 6-minute video walkthrough of the refreshed Model X. Of course, the car is pretty similar to the new Model S, except for things like the Falcon Wing doors and the massive panoramic windshield. But a couple of notable things that are not surprising, but now officially confirmed with this video are that the front doors will remain automatic, and inside, just like all Teslas now, the doors will open via a button and not a latch anymore, and that button in the X activates the auto doors to swing open. The X will now be compatible with a phone key and will include 2 key fobs and your standard key cards as well. The auto present doors can also open for you as you approach the car, and provided that your phone is with you, just like the other Teslas, the X looks to have a pretty unique UI which matches the Model S UI, but adds additional convenient features that are unique to the X. Of course, you get to use the scroll wheels on your yoke to adjust your mirrors and the yoke itself.
Select it on the touchscreen and then use the left scroll wheel. Tap Mirrors and use the same left scroll wheel to adjust each side view mirror.
So I will leave you guys with some interesting news out of China. According to the Chinese Passenger Car Association, the Model Y is now the best-selling Tesla in China. They reported that Tesla sold over 33,000 Model Ys in China in September alone. Compare that to the next best-selling Tesla, which was the Model 3 with a little over 19,000 units sold. So this is even more proof that the public wants more and more SUVs. It only took the Model Y 7 months to outsell the Model 3 in California after it was introduced, and it is gaining popularity in almost every market where it has been offered for sale. So Elon has gone on the record saying he expects the Model Y to be the best-selling car in the world within the next year or two. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video and you learned something new, the best thank you that we can get is clicking that like button. Also, if you haven't done so already, please check out our website, itskimjava.com, for some really fun and unique Tesla and EV inspired gear like the shirt I'm wearing. And always thank you guys so much for your support, and we will catch you next time.